A few names in the last year has showed up in relation to Avengers Secret Wars and the potential of who will be directing it. Let's talk about the latest unexpected name to pop up, which of course is the director of Gravity, aka Alfonso Cuarón, who is apparently on top of the short list of directors they want. So if you haven't seen Gravity or don't know what it is, to quickly just jot your memory, it's the film where Sandra Bullock is stuck up in space. There you go. That's it. That's it. That's the film. You should all know what I'm talking about now. If you don't, he also directed one of the Harry Potters. I'm not the biggest fan of that franchise, but I think it was Prisoner of Azkaban, if my memory serves me right. He also did the absolutely criminally underwatched by everybody I know, Children of Men. Yeah, you should go watch that film if you haven't. The dude is very talented, and I can see why they would want him. Also, if you really think about the type of a director he is and how he handles serious subjects, yeah, again, Secret Wars. I know you're just sitting there thinking, Secret Wars, serious subject, but it's going to be the death and culmination of everything MCU, ultimately the destruction and some sort of soft reboot of everything, so a final farewell. I think he could emotionally, get that and perfectly knock it out of the ballpark. And I should note that it's been rumored that he was looked at by multiple big studios for different comic book films over the course of the last handful of years plus. And since he is a director that is Mexican, a lot of people did believe that he could be attached to something in DC dealing with a Latin superhero. At one point, I remember he was rumored for Blue Beetle. That obviously didn't happen. But there is, I think, something to this. So who really knows? We've heard his name before. We'll probably hear it again. If he was to get it, I would not be mad. I'm still way more excited for the potential of Sam Raimi. Obviously, I am. But if Alfonso was to get it, honestly, that would be a great get. You just hope that maybe they let him do a little bit of what he does, and that they don't pressure him to be conformed to what the MCU wants you to do the full time, because that's when the director isn't really allowed to flex and you just get a by-the-books MCU film that doesn't feel like the director's true vision. So I guess we'll see what happens. Let's just hope that we find out soon, because I would hate for way more delays on these films.